Hello everyone and welcome to our online grammar course. In this course, we will explore the essential rules of sentence structure that will help you improve your speaking and writing skill. Whether you are a beginner or looking to refresh your knowledge, this course is designed for you. So let's get started on this exciting journey to master grammar together. Don't forget to take notes and practice as we go along. I'm here to help you every step of the way. And then, let's dive in. So, we go on to the introduction of sentence structure. Understanding sentence structure is the key to mastering any language, especially English. Sentence structure refers to the way words are organized and arranged in a sentence to convey a clear and a complete thought. Just like how a building needs a strong foundation to stand, a sentence needs the right structure to make sense. In English, sentences are built using basic elements like subject or who or what the sentence is about, and then verbs, the action or state, and objects, the thing that is affected by the action. Together, these elements form the core of most sentences. However, there are also more complex structure that involves additional details like adjectives, adverbs, phrases, and clauses to add a richness and depth to our communication. By learning sentence structure, you will not only be able to write clearly, but also express your thoughts more effectively. In this lesson, we will explore the different types of sentences, how they are formed, and why understanding structure is important for clear communication. Let's dive into the world of sentence construction and discover how mastering these elements can help you become a more confident and skilled English speaker and writer. So we go on to the first, clauses. Clauses are the building blocks of sentences. There are groups of words that contain both a subject or who or what the sentence is about and a verb, what the subject does or is. There are two main types of clauses. First, independent clause. An independent clause can stand alone as a complete sentence. It expresses the full idea by itself. For example, the boy went to the store. Here, the boy is the subject, and went to the store is the verb phrase or predicate. This forms a complete thought. Second, dependent or subordinate clause. A dependent clause also contains a subject and a verb, but it cannot stand alone. As a complete sentence, it depends on the main clause to make sense. For example, when the boy went to the store, this clause leaves the listener and the reader asking, what happened when the boy went to the store? It does not form a complete thought. So, we go on to the different types of sentence structure. There are simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, compound complex sentences. Simple sentences contain one subject and one predicate. And the compound sentences combine two simple sentences using a conjunction like and or but. And then complex sentences include one main clause and one or more dependent clauses. Compound complex sentences have at least two main clauses and one or more dependent clauses. So, go on to the first simple sentence. A simple sentence is the most basic type of sentence structure. It consists or contains of one independent clause and no dependent clauses. Yeah, that's right. It's just one independent clauses. So, for the example, the boy went to the store. The sentence has a single independent clause with one subject and one verb, and it conveys a complete thought. What about the characteristic? The characteristic of the simple sentence contains one subject and one predicate. Simple sentences can be short, but they don't have to be, as long as there is one independent clause. The sentence is considered simple no matter how long it is. For example, the tall boy with the red shirt went to the store down the street. So go on to the second, compound sentences. Compound sentence. A compound sentence is a form by joining two or more independent clauses. These clauses are connected in one or two ways. By coordinating conjunctions like fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So, the coordinating conjunction of the fanboys that we said stand for F, for, A, and, nor, B, but, O, or, Y, yet, as so, with a comma. So yeah, that's right. The clauses are usually separated by a comma and a coordinating conjunction like and, but, or a semicolon. A semicolon is without a conjunction. For example, using a coordinating conjunction, the boy went to the store, comma, but he forgot to buy milk. Here, there are two independent clauses. The boy went to the store and he forgot to buy milk. What about the semicolon? Using a semicolon, like the example, the boy went to the store, semicolon, he forgot to buy milk. The semicolon shows a close relationship between the two independent clauses, but each clause still stands alone as a complete sentence. How about the characteristic? There are no dependent clauses, and each part of the sentence or independent clauses could be separated and still function as a complete sentence. Go on to the next, complex sentence. So, a complex sentence contains one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. The dependent clause either adds detail to the sentence or provides information such as time, reason, or condition. There are two types of complex sentences. First, periodic complex sentence. In this structure, the dependent clause comes before the independent clause. For example, when the boy went to the store, he forgot to buy milk. The dependent clause, when the boy went to the store, is followed by the independent clause, he forgot to buy milk. In this type of sentence, a comma is used after the dependent clause. So yeah, that's mean complex sentence contains one independent clause and one dependent clause. And that's mean periodic is dependent clauses comes first followed by the independent clause. And the dependent clause is offset by a comma. And then we go on to the second types of complex sentence, loose complex sentence. In this structure, the independent clause comes before the dependent clause. So for the example, the boy went to the store even though they didn't need milk. The independent clause, the boy went to the store, is followed by the dependent clause. And then even though they didn't need milk, so no comma is necessary when the dependent clause comes first. Yeah, dependent clause comes the second. So what about the characteristic? First, add depth and detail to sentences by using a dependent clause. And then the second, the sentence provides additional information about why, how, when, or under what condition the action in the independent clause occurs. So, go on to the next, compound complex sentence. A compound complex sentence combines elements of both compound and complex sentences. It has two or more independent clauses, or from the compound sentence structure. And second, at least one dependent clause, or from the complex sentence structure. For the example, after the boy went to the store, he lost his wallet and a dog bit his leg. I mean, after the boy went to the store, he lost his wallet and a dog bit his leg. It's come for the past tense. The sentence has a dependent clause. After the boy went to the store, added two independent clauses. He lost his wallet and the dog bit his leg. And what about the characteristic? The clause can appear in any order. The dependent clause can come before or after the independent clauses. The structure allows for more sophisticated and detailed communication and then combining multiple ideas and actions into a single sentence. So, in summary, sentence structures in English are built from independent and dependent clauses, and they fall into four categories. First, simple sentence, one independent clause, and then compound sentence, two or more independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunctions or semicolon, and then complex sentence, one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses, and the last compound complex sentence, two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. So go on to the exercise. First exercise, number 1. What is an independent clause? A clause that cannot stand alone as a sentence. B, a clause that can stand alone as a sentence. C, a clause that has no subject or verb. D, a clause that always needs a dependent clause to make sentence. So let's answer. I will count until 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The answer is B. A clause that can stand alone as a sentence. Okay, go on to the number 2. Which of the following is a simple sentence? A. The boy went to the store. B. The boy went to the store, comma, but he forgot to buy milk. C. When the boy went to the store, comma, he forgot to buy milk. D. After the boy went to the store, comma, he lost his wallet. I will count until 3. For answer this question. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The answer is A. The boy went to the store. So, go on to the next. Number 3. What type of sentence contains 2 or more independent clauses? First, A. Simple sentence. B. Compound sentence. C. Complex sentence. D. Compound complex sentence. So what the answer? I will count until 3. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is B. Compound sentence. Go on to the next. Number 4. Which sentence is an example of a compound sentence? A. He went to the store, semicolon, he forgot to buy milk. B. The boy is very tired. C. After the game, comma, we went home. D. She sings beautifully. So what the answer? I will count until 3. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is A. He went to the store, semicolon, he forgot to buy milk. Go on to the next or the last question. A complex sentence contains which of the following? A. 2 or more independent clauses. B. 1 independent clause and 1 or more dependent clauses. C. 2 dependent clauses. D. Only 1 dependent clause. Okay, I will count until 3 for answer this question. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is B. 1 independent clause and 1 or more dependent clauses. Okay, that's all for our lesson. If you have any question, just email us. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
The Adventure of Timmy and the Lost Book. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Timmy. Timmy was very curious and loved to read books. Every morning after breakfast, he would spend an hour reading his favorite stories. His room was filled with shelves of books, books about animals, books about space, and books about adventures. Timmy loved reading because it made him feel like he could go anywhere and do anything. One sunny afternoon, Timmy decided to find a new book to read. "Today, I will read a book about animals," he said excitedly. He quickly went to the library in his house, but as soon as he opened the door, he realized something was wrong. Simple sentences. Timmy looked around. "Where is my book?" he asked. He searched through the shelves. He could not find it. Timmy was very confused. His favorite book about animals was gone. "I must have misplaced it," he thought. He looked under the table, behind the curtains, and on the top shelf. He checked all the places where he usually kept his books, but the book was not there. "Oh no," he said. "What happened to my book?" Compound sentences. Timmy was worried, but he did not give up. He looked in his sister's room, and he also searched in the kitchen. "Maybe I left it in the living room," Timmy thought, so he ran to check there. But still, no book. Timmy started to feel frustrated. He sat down on the floor, thinking about where he could have left it. "Where could it be?" he wondered aloud. "I really want to read it." Complex sentences. Timmy thought for a moment, then he remembered that his friend Lily had borrowed the book last week. "I should call her," Timmy decided, because he remembered Lily telling him that she loved reading about animals. Timmy quickly picked up his phone and dialed Lily's number. "Hello, Timmy," Lily said cheerfully when she answered. "Hi, Lily. Do you have my animal book?" Timmy asked. "I can't find it." "Oh," Lily said with a laugh. "I do have it. I borrowed it last week, but I forgot to return it. I'm so sorry," she added. Question sentences. Timmy smiled and asked, "Can you return it tomorrow?" "Will you bring it back to me?" Timmy wondered. Lily quickly agreed. "Of course, I will return it tomorrow," she promised. Imperative sentences. "Remember, Lily," Timmy said, "don't forget to bring it back." "Please bring it early in the morning," he added. The next day, Lily came over to Timmy's house early in the morning, as promised. She had the book in her hand. "Here it is, Timmy," she said with a smile. "I'm so sorry for keeping it for so long." Timmy was so happy to see his book again. "Thank you, Lily," he said. "I've been looking for this everywhere." Timmy quickly ran to his room, sat on his bed, and opened the book. He began reading about all the amazing animals in the world. He read about lions, elephants, and dolphins. Each page was full of colorful pictures and fun facts. Timmy learned so much and couldn't stop reading. Complex sentences. Continued. "I have learned so many new things today," Timmy thought, feeling proud of himself. He decided to tell his mother about everything he had read because he wanted to share the exciting facts with her. Later, Timmy's mother came into his room. She saw him reading with a big smile on his face. "What are you reading, Timmy?" she asked. Simple sentences. Continued. "I'm reading about animals," Timmy said happily. "It's really fun." His mother smiled and said, "Reading is a wonderful way to learn, Timmy. I'm so glad you enjoy it." Compound sentences. Continued. Timmy's mother asked him if he wanted to visit the zoo on the weekend, and Timmy was very excited about the idea. "I would love to see the animals in real life," Timmy said. That afternoon, Timmy continued reading his book, and he felt more and more excited. The book wasn't just a book anymore. It was a door to a world of new knowledge. He was eager to learn more. Timmy's Adventure is a fun way to practice sentence structures. By identifying simple, compound, and complex sentences, as well as questions and imperatives, students can understand how to build sentences with different purposes. Through Timmy's story, students learn how to ask questions, give commands, and connect ideas clearly, which are essential skills in both writing and speaking.
Choose the correct answer based on your understanding of the material. 1. Which sentence is correctly structured? A. She going to the store. B. She is go to the store. C. She is going to the store. D. She goes to store. The answer is C. Explanation. The correct structure is subject plus verb sets object, and the present continuous tense requires the auxiliary verb is followed by the main verb with the saxpsadi ing form. 2. Choose the correct sentence. A. I have to studying every day. B. I have study every day. C. I study every day. D. I studied every day. The answer is C. Explanation. The correct structure for a simple present tense sentence is subject plus verb, base form plus object. 3. Which sentence uses the correct word order? A. Never I have been to Paris. B. I have been never to Paris. C. I have never been to Paris. D. To Paris I have never been. The answer is C. Explanation. In English, the adverb never comes between the auxiliary verb have and the main verb. Identify the correct sentence. A. He can to speak English. B. He can speaking English. C. He can speak English. D. He can spoke English. The answer is C. Explanation. After the modal verb can, we use the base form of the verb speak, not to speak. Choose the sentence that is grammatically correct. A. They was watching TV. B. They were watch TV. C. They are watching TV. D. They watching TV. The answer is C. Explanation. The correct form is subject plus were, der verbing for past continuous tense. 6. Which of the following is a question in correct word order? A. You are coming to the party. B. Are you coming to the party? C. Coming to the party you are. D. Are coming you to the party? The answer is B. Explanation. In questions, the auxiliary verb are comes before the subject you. 7. Which sentence is in the correct negative form? A. I not understand the question. B. I don't understand the question. C. I understand not the question. D. I understand the not question. The answer is B. Explanation. In negative sentences, we use don't, do not, before the main verb in the present tense. 8. Which sentence is correct? A. She has been living in this city for 2 years. B. She is living in this city for 2 years. C. She is living in this city for 2 years. D. She is live in this city for 2 years. The answer is A. Explanation. The present perfect continuous tense requires has, have been, plot verbing. 9. Which of these sentences is in future tense? A. I am going to the store. B. I will going to the store. C. I will be going to the store. D. I am to the store. The answer is C. Explanation. The future continuous tense is formed with will be plus verbing. Select the correctly structured sentence. A. He very quickly ran to the bus stop. B. He ran quickly very to the bus stop. C. He ran to the bus stop very quickly. D. He quickly ran the bus stop very too. The answer is C. Explanation. In English, adverbs like quickly typically follow the verb and come before the object or destination. 11th. Which sentence is a compound sentence? A. I like coffee, but she likes tea. B. I like coffee. C. I like coffee and tea. D. I like coffee, she likes tea. The answer is A. Explanation. A compound sentence joins two independent clauses with a coordinating conjunction, but. 12. Choose the correct sentence. A. Although she was tired, but she finished her homework. B. Although she was tired, she finished her homework. C. She was tired, although she finished her homework. D. She finished her homework, although tired she was. The answer is B. Explanation. Although already connects the clauses, so but is unnecessary. 13. Which of these sentences is correct? A. The book is on the table, and the pen is next to it. B. The book on the table, and the pen next to it is. C. The book is on the table, the pen is next to it. D. The book is on the table, and next to it the pen is. The answer is A. Explanation. A compound sentence correctly uses and to join two related clauses. 14. Choose the correct word order in the following sentence. A. I have often been to that restaurant. But often I have been to that restaurant. C. I often have been to that restaurant. D. I have to often been to that restaurant. The answer is A. Explanation. In English, adverbs of frequency like often usually come between the auxiliary verb have and the main verb. 15. Which sentence uses the correct word order for an indirect question? A. Can you tell me where is the nearest station? B. Can you tell me where the nearest station is? Can you tell me where the nearest station? D. Can you tell me where the nearest is station? The answer is B. Explanation. In indirect questions, the word order is the same as in statements, so is comes after the nearest station.